Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Friday, January 20th, 2012. This day next year, someone is going to be sworn in as President of the United States. We'll see who that is. Well, off the west coast of Italy, there are real fears now that the Costa Concordia, the vast wreck that was the cruise ship, might be breaking apart, or soon will be. The ship still has about 500,000 gallons of oil on board. It's slipping about 17 inches an hour. All rescue efforts have been suspended, as well as all attempts to pump the oil out because of heavy seas. The depth of the water below where the ship is currently resting is about 300 feet. If it breaks apart and sinks down to that level, there's going to be a real environmental disaster in that very precious area of the Mediterranean. Actually, it's the Tyrrhenian Sea. Two cargo ships have collided in the Bosperous Straits by Istanbul, but the waterway remains open. The MV Kion, a 5,600-ton Sierra Leone cargo ship, collided with the MV Adria Blue in the southern part of the Bosphorus. Both ships were damaged but are now stable and the waterway remains open. Well, believe it or not, we're going to have to resuscitate our Omega logo. Barbican, which writes mainly through Syndicate 1955, has revived its offer to buy Omega. This is following Haverford's decision to withdraw its offer. Although Barbican is calling it a merger of equals, the deal is actually an all-paper reverse takeover of Omega. In a letter that Barbican published this morning that they had sent to Omega, they claimed that Mark Burns' Haverford offer had been, quote, a coercive transaction that disenfranchised shareholders. And they added that it's in some ways fortuitous that Haverford's offer has lapsed because it allows Omega to focus on a strategic transaction that actually creates value. Marketform announced that its CEO, Simon Turner, is stepping down. Endurance Re joined the ranks of people reporting Thai flooding losses. They now estimate $76.5 million of exposure. Speaking of Thai flooding losses, Thai Re saw 25% of itself being purchased by Fairfax for $70 million. Fairfax is the Canadian holding company which also controls Odyssey Re in Connecticut. That big storm in the Pacific Northwest that inundated Seattle with heavy snow still sees 250,000 customers without power. These are customers of Puget Sound Energy, which says that the power won't be coming back on until the weekend. About 20 homes have been destroyed in Reno, Nevada as a result of a very fast-moving fire, a wildfire that's being fueled by winds as high as 85 miles per hour. And this is pretty interesting news. General Motors is back on top as the world's biggest automaker, outselling Germany's Volkswagen and Japanese Toyota. To reclaim the crown it surrendered in 2009 after it declared bankruptcy. They sold about 9 million vehicles last year alone. That's pretty unbelievable. That's the news for today. At some point today, the New York Giants are going to be flying to San Francisco to play their conference championship game Sunday. So on Monday, we'll know who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching.